What's up, everybody? Today is officially the end of the seasonal monsoon season here in Korea, and I'm kicking that off with a trip up to amazing Gangwondo province to show you the real Korea not a lot of other YouTubers will show. I'm currently in the city of Chuncheon, one of the largest cities here in Korea, to make a quick stop at E-Mart to pick up some important supplies before I start off on my 3-day, 2-night epic solo motor camping tour of Chuncheon's amazing mountains and riverways. So there's supposed to be a bridge right here. Huge orchard here, and I see a bunch of fallen fruits. I hear the rule of the land, apparently, according to my grandma, is as long as you're not like plundering the place, you can eat those. Ew. Yeah. Look at these poor peaches. This one looks pretty good. Not good. Yep. All of them have something wrong. Ooh, seems okay-ish. So I researched this place, and they were camping. It just says, you know, don't throw away the trash, but I heard a lot of people were ignoring it and throwing away trash. So I think they've now shut it off to everybody. So this is what happens when people don't obey the law. They ruin it for everybody. Luckily, I have a backup plan. It's just another 30-40 kilometers from here. Gah. Alright, my plan B worked out. It's open here. A lot more people than I expected. But I'm not gonna really complain now because at least I got a place I can pitch my tent and get a good night's sleep. Not too shabby for my first attempt. I'm not even gonna peg it down because the ground's pretty hard and there's no wind. I was gonna do an unbiased coverage of the growing craft beer scene here in Korea, but I don't think that's gonna be possible because every beer I'm gonna have after a day like this is gonna taste amazing. But 골목대장, not bad. You know, driving up here from Yangpyeong and seeing all the nature and the sights, I really can't help but to admire just how beautiful this country is. It's breathtaking every time. I do have to say I was quite alarmed when I found out that one camping site was no longer available. And it had me thinking quite a lot on the drive up here, thinking how all good things eventually come to an end. Mass tourism happens. What used to be a secret is no longer a secret. And the place is not available for you. The experience is no longer available for you. And that's why I feel quite fortunate to be out here right now, because I feel that these experiences that we have in Asia right now is the best experience you can have, because the longer it takes for you to get out here, for you to, find that perfect retirement situation or financial independence that you're seeking, even if it is attainable, by the time you do come out here, it's going to be a completely different experience out here. I'm sure in its own way, the experiences that we'll have in the future will be great out here in Asia as well. But honestly, I wouldn't trade what I'll have in the future for what I can take right now and for what I know is a great experience out here. So you may or may not have noticed I purchased quite a bit of stuff, and it's because I'm getting ready for the tour around Korea, as some of you may know. So this trip right now is just sort of like a mini trip for me to test out all the gear. And while shopping for a lot of this stuff, because y'all know that Ethan doesn't have a lot of money, I found that there's not as much information out there as I thought there would be around minimal camping gear that's relatively budget oriented. So I was actually planning on doing sort of a gear review right now, but not everything has arrived because I'm having to resort to using AliExpress. As it's significantly cheaper out here to use AliExpress than even the Korean websites. The shipping took about 2 weeks, but a lot of the things are still filtering in. I ended up having to get duplicates of some things, and I'll go over which ones I would recommend, such as Maybe this mini stove or this larger stove that's still pretty mini but has an option for butane gas. Anyways, all of this stuff like only costs like 10 bucks or so. But hopefully you don't make the same mistakes I do buying redundant stuff. Although I sort of feel like I need all of this. Just like my camera gear. But I've gotten things down to a relatively good weight. I'm quite proud of myself. This is like a titanium pot that weighs almost nothing. But I'm hungry now, so gotta get cooking before the light goes down. Looks like it takes 7.5 minutes for it to get to a decent boil. Packaged rice, one of the best things to ever happen to an Asian. Noodle. It smells so good. I'm gonna be a bit biased here. But I think a lot of you guys could agree. Asians, we got the camping food on lockdown. This is so much better than the stupid packaged MREs that I used to have in the military. And then the pretty much copycat, expensive on the market camping food. This is 50-cent deliciousness. Oh, I also got a bit of canned protein. Oh. But unlike the Western tunas, this is marinated in chili sauce. How awesome is that? I could eat like this every day. Oh. Now that the mosquitoes have started to appear, let's see how effective these mosquito lights are. As well as these coils. It's like Lord of Flies out there. I realized that pretty much the last person in attracts all the bugs of the campsite. So I had to wrap up real fast. I'm super tired now. It's probably the earliest I would have ever slept in the last year. I'm gonna get up tomorrow and see you for an exciting day climbing up the mountains. But if you did enjoy this vlog, let me know in the comments below. I didn't talk much because I just sort of try to keep it real. Whatever the case, stay safe, and I'll see you again next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia.